All right, so let's go and move on. Let's get into my husband, Pedro Pascal. Because apparently he ain't tell me that he was gonna be out at the No Kings March. We supposed to have that conversation before you left the house, and he ain't tell me none of that mess. But anyway, all jokes aside, apparently Pedro Pascal was at the No Kings March, and apparently while people was loving the fact that he was using his platform to bring awareness to, that they love the fact that as an actor he has been out here doing a lot of political activism and has been using his platform to speak out against a lot of atrocities that's going on in the world, especially when it comes to trans rights. So that's what people love about him because his sister Lux, which is also the name of Rosalia's upcoming album, um, is trans, and he's always been out here windmilling hard for the dolls. And now lately, he was out there to my we don't want some wide back, fat, smelly moron who's currently the 47th president of the United States trying to act like some authoritarian king in, the situation. So that's what they was marching about. So Pedro Pascal made a powerful statement at the No Kings protest in Los Angeles on October 18th, 2025, standing in solidarity with millions across the United States who are challenging what they perceive as authoritarian overreach by the Trump administration. The demonstration, part of a nationwide movement, saw Pascal alongside actor Tony Gilroy, both lending their voices to a cause that has rapidly gained momentum. Now, over the weekend, The Last of Us star 50 shared several photos of the event on IG, including one of himself raising a fist beside a fellow demonstrator for wearing a black brown unity t shirt. Other pictures showed him kissing an inflatable unicorn and documenting the crowd holding signs that read freedom and I am Antifa, anti-fascist, anti-racist. Well, I don't know if you know, but Antifa basically means anti-fascist. So you don't need to put I am Antifa and anti-fascist. Anti-fascist and Antifa is literally the same word. It's just they cut down Antifa into one word. So while Pascal's post drew hundreds of thousands of likes, it also ignited a wave of polarized reactions, with some praising his activism and others accusing him out of touch performative politics. One critic wrote, and cynic, Pedro Pascal showing up at a No Kings protest in Hollywood is Hollywood hypocrisy at its best. Millionaires playing revolution while lecturing everyone else about equality. Nothing says power to the people like a celebrity photo out wrapped in expensive activism. So rich people can't be upset and realizing like things is too expensive and they don't like where the country is going. So rich people can't speak out on that. It just has to be um what is it? Just has to be poor folks. Like I just don't understand the logic behind that. And there's always seemed like this thing of like people get pissed off whenever people who are celebrities or rich people use their platform to speak out on that. But then y'all get mad when it come down to certain things that y'all want celebrities to speak out, especially when it came to the genocide. I'm just saying in general, in the genocide in Palestine. Oh, how come the celebrities is being all quiet? We want y'all to speak up. So you can't pick and choose. You can't cherry pick when you want people to come out and speak on certain situations. And I'm gonna get my overall thoughts when I'm done. Others mocked the actor's participation with one joking guess he's method prepping for his next role as a concerned citizen, while others labeled him as a leftist wingnut that has quickly become one of the most disliked actors in Hollywood. Well, I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. But just as many rushed to his defense, applauding him for using his platform to support progressive causes. One person said the sign is absolutely brilliant. Pedro always knows exactly what to bring to the right protest. His dedication, one fan wrote, another praise. Thank you for being on the right side of history. Because he had it was like no kings, only queens. I think that was one of the signs he was holding up. And so, in regards to the whole No Kings protest, it said dozens of supporters echo similar sentiments, with one writing, "Thank you for using your platform for the right things again. We need to stand up. It shows me again, it shows me again that I support the right person." Another admirer added, "Pedro Pascal never misses a cause. Man's got range on and off screen." For many, his continued outspokenness only deepened their respect, saying, "Oh, we love when celebrities use their platform for good. He's been a legend for me ever since he spoke out in defense of trans rights a few months ago, and MAGA weirdos have made him the subject of their obsession slash fantasies ever since." Because it's like, y'all want only, it's okay when you want the most ignorant of ignorant people to come out and speak and spew hatred and do coonery and buffoonery like the Stephen A. Smiths and the Snoop Dogs. That's what y'all want. But then when somebody actually wants to use their power for good, then it's an issue. It's kind of like what I've been saying about the Republican Party. They're sitting out here rolling back every single thing, dismantling everything, including the White House. They're destroying the White House to build a stupid ballroom that's over $200 million. Where's that money coming from? Our tax-paying dollars. But yeah, this is what you're spending money on. Why don't we have why aren't the money being used for good? So if they want to sit and dismantle and just go against everything that's happening and consequences be damned, Democrats, when you get in power, y'all need to do the same thing. Only thing is that you use your powers for good. If they're gonna say we can't do universal health care, we don't have the votes. I don't give a shit. Push it through. Because Republicans don't have the votes on a lot of things and they're doing whatever the hell they want. Consequences be damned. So if Democrats want to sit and get in the good graces of the people, y'all gonna have to push forth on policies that y'all want when you get the majority, the House, the Senate, and all this other stuff. You could get rid of some of them Supreme Court justices and get more Democrats up in there. If you want to do the right thing, definitely push for universal health care and all these other things that we need, a living wage, all the things that y'all supposed to be running on, and push through with it and damn the consequences, because if they don't care about the consequences, why the fuck should we? So another person said, "Yeah, good on him. It takes guts to stand up for what you believe in, especially when you're in the spotlight. Can't blame a lad for using his fame for good." And I love that, the fact that criticism be damned. If you don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything. And I love the fact that he's standing up for stuff and how he dragged so many people who've come out and said a lot of ignorant things, including that man-looking bitch J.K. Rowling, over some of the anti-trans shit that bitch has said over the years, and how many have gone in on her. Remember, she's for somebody who don't like trans people, then why you write under a pen name called Robert Galbraith? That's a man's name. You're supposed to be a woman, right under a woman's name. You can't sit up in here and be anti-trans, but then you using a male a male's name because you want to get stuff written or you want to put stuff out there outside of that tight ass Harry Potter franchise. So it's just the hypocrisy for me. But I'm glad that he's out here speaking on all these things. But here's the thing: what I wonder overall, what I was been asking a lot of in regards to this whole No King's March. I'm glad everybody's getting up off their ass and getting out there and marching for something. But what is this No King's March for? What what are the demands? Like I asked, literally one of my posts was, are we just getting our steps in, or is there an actual reason that we're coming up with why we doing the things that we doing? So y'all trying to do the political version of the AIDS law? Just say that. But I had to say this because I had to come to the elaborate. Like, if you're gonna get out there in droves against not wanting Donald Trump to be the king, we need more than that, because whether we like it or not, he is for the next 3.5 years, and I know it's killing me to like have to say the longest 3.5 years of our lives that we're about to walk into. He is the president for the next 3.5 years. So, what were the demands besides "we don't want no king, we hate Trump"? Like, there's got to be more than that. We should be demanding affordable housing. We should be demanding an abolishment to these scam artists, better known as insurance companies. We should be demanding the Epstein files being released. Which, shout out to those kids, because I seen them videos out there in New York where these kids was out there chanting, little young kids too, release the Epstein files, which I did cackle. These kids know because they on social media. Social media is out here pushing this whole thing about the Epstein files. You're not going to hear that from legacy media. You're not going to hear that from corporate media. So you getting it from the internet. And these kids are on the internet. So they're aware of this whole Epstein file mess. So shout out to them kids that was out there holding them signs and chanting release the Epstein files. So we need that release. We should be demanding affordable housing. We should be demanding a living wage. We should be demanding cheaper gas. We should be demanding affordable groceries. We should be demanding an end to genocide, not just in Palestine, but also in the Congo and anywhere else in the world there's a genocide. And oh, did I mention we need affordable housing? So these are the things that we should be out here coming to the table to demand from this government and not just being like, oh yeah, we shall overcome. Like that's all that was given. Like we all lockstep out there marching, being all cute, wearing little stuffed animal Furby shit and all that other stuff. And it's cute. But what exactly we bringing to the table? Not just getting our ass off the couch and walking around, just being cute or whatever. I didn't do the No Kings March because I had to work. I was, I had to work out at the gym because that gets my sanity where it needs to go, and also I had to work Miss Tate McRae show. So um, I was busy. So everybody don't get weekends off and all the stuff. Like my schedule is all over the place when it comes to how I work and stuff, especially in live entertainment spaces. So shout out to you, Pedro. At least you was out there doing something. But here's the thing: like I said, what was the actual point of this No Kings rally? Because it wasn't a protest. It wasn't. It was a rally. It was y'all gathered a bunch of people together. Y'all was all walking around. Yes, it's cute that millions of people was out there. But what is the overall, end goal to all of this? So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story regarding Pedro Pascal? Do you agree? Like, did it feel performative, or did it feel like this was a celebrity who had the cojones to get out there and exercise his right to protest against the where our government is today? But we also should have had that same energy quiet as it's kept to what a certain previous president and Kamala, because she is just as complicit in regards to what was happening in regards to that whole damn genocide in Palestine. Because that's what y'all should have been bringing up in this whole situation either. I ain't hear nobody mention genocide in Palestine in this march. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.